Hey everybody, welcome to Blind Brick Productions. B and Rick back here. I know we've been missing for a little while, but holiday and
stuff.
Yeah, I don't really know how to describe that besides pure and utter laziness. We lost the cafe, so we don't have that anymore. It happens.
It's been a bit rough to get together. But anyway, we're here to talk about the Yeti today.
Yeah.
Because there's a new video out.
It dropped about a week ago, and I watched it multiple times. That Russian Yeti video where the Yeti, I'm using quotation marks here, runs across the road. I mean, it looked kind of legit to me but I watched it on my phone. So, I can't tell you. We've been looking over it since I got here today.
We watched it slow mode. We watched it zoomed in.
So what we're going to do is we are going to watch the video with you.
Yeah, we're going to watch it together. We want to know what you think.
We will throw the link to the video down in the description. As you saw, we now have the fair use agreement down. So just talk to us if you feel we stepped on your toes.
Exactly. We're not here to step on anyone's toes.
Alright, so without any further ado, I bring to you the Yeti video.
Сейчас, блядь, полчаса пока ехать будем, пока дед дождется. Уже, блядь. О, лось!
Sorry, we are back. Alright, did you see it cross the path of the road?
Yeah, it was a little hard to see at first, but by the time it's in the middle of the road, it's pretty clear as to what you are supposedly looking at. I'm using quotation marks with Yeti too, because I've watched this video a lot and I like it, but I'm not convinced.
And we're sitting here, we're looking at the stride of whatever this is, how it moves across the road. And when on this video we're watching here by Video Library, so go give them a look.
Check them out, like them, subscribe.
Yeah. When the Yeti runs across the road, watch its stride. They zoom in, they do slow it down and zoom in, and it seems a little off, but in the same vein, I'm sitting here looking at the tracks, and those tracks in front of it where another vehicle had went, they're not fresh.
No.
So if this is a hoax, if the whole group did this hoax, homeboy in the Yeti outfit had to be there for a minute.
And it's out in the middle of nowhere, and Russia, you know it's cold.
And mind you, my understanding is that it is law for Russians to have dash cams on their cars because of the amount of accidents and stuff like that. And I don't take that as fact, but that's my opinion. That's what I understand. We are gonna go and watch this slow-mo, so just hang with us. We're testing some new stuff out. Tell us how you like it down in the comments below. So let's see how things go. Alright, we're back, and we muted it. Yeah, we've been muting it so you don't hear us talk in between. Tell us how you like that. But we paused it right here on one of the zoomed up positions of how close this thing is. Look at its stride.
And I do want to point out that if you watched real close, right before this thing had actually stumbled as it was coming down over that little tiny bank there. I don't know, I personally have a hard time believing that the Yeti, who lives in this kind of environment and is obviously adapted to this kind of environment, is going to stumble crossing the road in front of a vehicle. And why would he cross the road in front of a vehicle to begin with when there's nothing else around?
I mean, and I think these things can be explained, as in perhaps its nesting area is on the other side of that road, and it just happened to be traveling that course at that time on that moment when these people were coming that way. It's possible.
It is possible. Anything's possible.
And I know people are going to bemoan the fact that it's small, but most research shows that the Russian Yeti is proven to be smaller than what we in the United States see as Sasquatch, Bigfoot, skunk ape, what have you.
Well, proven to be. It's thought to be.
Thought to be, not proven, but
obviously none of it's proven. We don't have a body yet, and no matter what we come across, they're not gonna accept it as fact unless we have a body. No. Unfortunately,
and that is unfortunate. So there's the video. I'm split on it. I can't tell you if it's real or not. I saw it the other day, and threw B a message and told him to watch it. Again, I watched it for the first time on my phone, which is high def, but it doesn't have the best service in the world.
I personally think it's a guy. I don't know why they would have set it up or how long it took. It could. I mean, I could be completely wrong though. My instincts are just telling me that it's a hoax. But like I said, I've been wrong before. I don't know for sure. I'd have to study the video a lot more in depth than I have.
I've been trying to figure out how I can isolate the video to slow it down on my own and maybe up the contrast on it to see. I don't know. I need to find a way to get the video on my system to work on it. With that said, tonight is Operation Overload.
We don't have a lot of time together, so we're going to be trying to pump out as much videos as possible, and we're even going to do a couple for our new segment,
WTF Paranormal,
which is going to be a little more us just watching some quote-unquote real supernatural footage and commenting.
And tearing it apart, basically.
It'll be...
I mean, and don't take it as we're insulting these people. There are some really good fakes out there. That's something I can tell you. There's ones that are like, wow, how did that happen? Like that recent Bigfoot one out in Utah. That was proved to be a fake.
The drone
footage.
Drone footage, yep. That was a
They
hoax.
did so good with it. And it was the most simplistic thing. And we bought it. We bit into it.
Yeah.
And then we started looking more into it.
And once we looked more into it, we came to the conclusion it was a man.
But stuff like that. If you have found any videos that you want us to WTF Paranormal, go ahead and drop us a tweet, drop us a message on our channel, and again, we're going to have a couple more videos. We have an excellent Mandela Effect video coming up next.
100% proof coming up.
Just stick with us. You will love it. So we will see you guys later. And thanks.
Thank you.